From burnout to balance. 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Chapter 1. Understanding Burnout, the Silent Thief of Energy. Section 1. What is burnout? Burnout is more than just a buzzword or a fleeting feeling of tiredness. It's a pervasive state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that can creep into every aspect of your life, leaving you feeling drained, detached, and defeated. Unlike ordinary stress, burnout doesn't go away with a good night's sleep or a weekend off. It lingers, saps your energy, and makes even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. To truly overcome burnout, we must first understand what it is, how it differs from stress, and dispel the myths that often prevent people from seeking help. Defining burnout: physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion. Burnout is a multifaceted experience that affects your body, mind, and spirit. It's not just about being tired. It's about feeling utterly depleted on every level. Let's break it down. 1. Physical exhaustion. Physical exhaustion is often the most noticeable symptom of burnout. It's the kind of fatigue that doesn't go away, no matter how much you rest. You might wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed, or you might find yourself dragging through the day, relying on caffeine or sheer willpower to keep going. This exhaustion can manifest as chronic fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, or even a weakened immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses. But physical exhaustion isn't just about feeling tired. It's also about the toll burnout takes on your body over time. You might notice changes in your appetite, sleep patterns, or energy levels. For example, some people experience insomnia, while others sleep excessively, but still wake up feeling unrefreshed. Physical exhaustion can also lead to a lack of motivation to exercise or take care of yourself, creating a vicious cycle that perpetuates burnout. 2. Emotional exhaustion. Emotional exhaustion is the feeling of being drained on an emotional level. It's as if your emotional reserves have been completely depleted, leaving you with nothing left to give. You might feel irritable, impatient, or emotionally numb, even in situations that would normally bring you joy or satisfaction. Small inconveniences can feel like major crises, and you might find yourself snapping at loved ones or withdrawing from social interactions altogether. This emotional depletion often stems from prolonged exposure to stress, especially in environments where you feel undervalued, overworked, or unsupported. Over time, the constant emotional strain can lead to feelings of hopelessness, cynicism, or even depression. Emotional exhaustion can also make it difficult to connect with others, leaving you feeling isolated and misunderstood. 3. Mental exhaustion. Mental exhaustion is the cognitive counterpart to physical and emotional burnout. It's the feeling of being mentally fried, where even simple tasks require Herculean effort. You might struggle to concentrate, make decisions, or remember important details. Your mind might feel foggy or scattered, and you might find yourself procrastinating or avoiding tasks altogether because the thought of tackling them feels overwhelming. Mental exhaustion can also manifest as a lack of creativity or motivation. You might feel stuck in a rut, unable to come up with new ideas or solutions to problems. This mental fatigue can be particularly frustrating because it often feels like your brain has betrayed you. You know you're capable of more, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to access that mental clarity or focus. The difference between stress and burnout. While stress and burnout are often used interchangeably, they are not the same thing. Understanding the difference between the two is crucial for recognizing when you're experiencing burnout and taking steps to address it. 1. Stress is temporary. Burnout is chronic. Stress is a natural response to challenging situations, and it's usually temporary. For example, you might feel stressed before a big presentation or during a busy week at work, but once the situation passes, your stress levels return to normal. Burnout, on the other hand, is a chronic condition that develops over time. It's the result of prolonged exposure to stress without adequate rest or recovery. Unlike stress, burnout doesn't go away on its own. It requires intentional effort to overcome. 2. Stress can be motivating. Burnout is debilitating. In small doses, stress can actually be motivating. It can push you to meet deadlines, solve problems, or perform at your best. Burnout, however, has the opposite effect. It drains your motivation, leaving you feeling apathetic and disengaged. You might find yourself going through the motions, but without any real sense of purpose or enthusiasm. Tasks that once felt manageable now feel insurmountable, and even the thought of trying can feel exhausting. 3. Stress affects your mood. Burnout affects your identity. Stress can make you feel anxious, irritable, or overwhelmed, but it doesn't fundamentally change how you see yourself or your life. Burnout, on the other hand, can lead to a profound sense of disillusionment and detachment. You might start to question your values, goals, or even your identity. For example, someone who once found meaning in their work might begin to feel like it's all pointless. This loss of purpose is one of the hallmarks of burnout and one of the reasons it can be so difficult to overcome. Common myths about burnout, for example, it's just laziness. Despite growing awareness of burnout, there are still many misconceptions that prevent people from recognizing and addressing it. Let's debunk some of the most common myths. First, burnout is just laziness. One of the most damaging myths about burnout is that it's a sign of laziness or a lack of ambition. In reality, burnout often affects the most driven, hardworking individuals. It's not about being lazy, it's about pushing yourself too hard for too long without giving yourself time to rest and recharge. People who experience burnout are often perfectionists or high achievers who have difficulty setting boundaries or saying no. They're not lazy, they're exhausted. Second, burnout only happens at work. While burnout is often associated with work-related stress, it can occur in any area of life where you feel overwhelmed and undervalued. For example, caregivers, parents, and students are also at risk of burnout. It's not just about your job, it's about the cumulative toll of chronic stress in any context. Recognizing this can help you identify burnout in different areas of your life and take steps to address it. Third, you can power through burnout. Another common misconception is that burnout is something you can push through with sheer willpower. In reality, trying to power through burnout often makes it worse. Burnout is a signal from your body and mind that something needs to change. Ignoring that signal and continuing to push yourself can lead to more severe physical and mental health issues. The key to overcoming burnout is not to push harder, but to pause, reassess, and make meaningful changes to your lifestyle and mindset. Overall, recognizing burnout is your first step. Understanding burnout is the first step toward reclaiming your energy and passion. By recognizing the physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that characterize burnout, distinguishing it from ordinary stress, and dispelling common myths, you can begin to take proactive steps toward recovery. Burnout isn't a sign of weakness or failure. It's a wake-up call to prioritize your well-being and create a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. In the next section, we'll explore the signs and symptoms of burnout in greater detail, helping you identify whether you're at risk and what you can do about it. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Chapter 1. Understanding Burnout, the Silent Thief of Energy. Section 2. Signs and Symptoms of Burnout. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that builds over time, often creeping into your life unnoticed until it becomes overwhelming. Recognizing the signs and symptoms of burnout is crucial for taking action before it takes over. Burnout manifests in 3 key areas: physical, emotional, and behavioral. By understanding these symptoms, you can identify burnout early and take steps to address it. Let's explore each category in detail. Physical symptoms: fatigue, insomnia, and health issues. Burnout takes a significant toll on your body. The physical symptoms are often the first red flags, signaling that something is wrong. These symptoms can range from mild to severe and may worsen over time if left unaddressed. 1. Fatigue. Fatigue is one of the most common and debilitating symptoms of burnout. It's not just the kind of tiredness that goes away after a good night's sleep. It's a deep, unrelenting exhaustion that permeates every aspect of your life. You might wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed, or you might find yourself dragging through the day, struggling to muster the energy for even simple tasks. This fatigue can make it difficult to focus, stay productive, or enjoy activities you once loved. Chronic fatigue is often a result of prolonged stress and overwork. When your body is constantly in fight or flight mode, it depletes your energy reserves, leaving you feeling drained. Over time, this exhaustion can become so severe that it interferes with your ability to function normally, both at work and at home. 2. Insomnia. Insomnia is another hallmark of burnout. Despite feeling exhausted, you might find it difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, or get restful sleep. Your mind might race with worries, to-do lists, or feelings of inadequacy, making it nearly impossible to relax. Even when you do manage to sleep, you might wake up feeling unrefreshed, as if you haven't slept at all. Insomnia and burnout often create a vicious cycle. The less you sleep, the more exhausted you feel, and the harder it becomes to cope with stress. Over time, this can lead to a downward spiral of worsening fatigue and burnout. Addressing insomnia is a critical step in breaking this cycle and restoring your energy. 3. Health issues. Burnout doesn't just affect your energy levels, it can also take a toll on your physical health. Prolonged stress and exhaustion can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses like colds, flu, and infections. You might also experience frequent headaches, muscle tension, or digestive issues, such as stomach aches or irritable bowel syndrome. In more severe cases, burnout can contribute to chronic health conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or diabetes. The constant strain on your body can lead to inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and other physiological changes that increase your risk of long-term health problems. Recognizing these physical symptoms is essential for taking action to protect your health and well-being. Emotional symptoms: irritability, detachment, and hopelessness. Burnout doesn't just affect your body, it also takes a heavy emotional toll. The emotional symptoms of burnout can be just as debilitating as the physical ones, leaving you feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, and emotionally drained. 1. Irritability. One of the most common emotional symptoms of burnout is irritability. You might find yourself snapping at loved ones, co-workers, or even strangers over minor inconveniences. Small annoyances that you would normally brush off might suddenly feel like major crises, leaving you feeling frustrated and on edge. This irritability often stems from the constant stress and exhaustion of burnout. When you're running on empty, it's much harder to regulate your emotions and respond to challenges with patience and understanding. Over time, this can strain your relationships and make it difficult to connect with others. 2. Detachment. Another key emotional symptom of burnout is detachment. You might feel emotionally numb or disconnected from the people and activities you once cared about. This detachment can manifest as a lack of interest in socializing, hobbies, or even your work. You might find yourself going through the motions, but without any real sense of engagement or enjoyment. Detachment is often a coping mechanism, a way to protect yourself from the overwhelming stress and exhaustion of burnout. However, it can also lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, further exacerbating the emotional toll of burnout. 3. Hopelessness. Burnout can also lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair. You might feel like nothing you do matters, or that no matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to catch up or get ahead. This sense of hopelessness can make it difficult to see a way out of burnout, leaving you feeling stuck and powerless. Hopelessness is often accompanied by a loss of motivation and purpose. You might feel like you're just going through the motions without any real sense of direction or fulfillment. This emotional exhaustion can be one of the most challenging aspects of burnout to overcome, but recognizing it is the first step toward reclaiming your sense of purpose and hope. Behavioral symptoms: procrastination, isolation, and reduced performance. Burnout doesn't just affect how you feel, it also affects how you behave. The behavioral symptoms of burnout can have a significant impact on your work, relationships, and overall quality of life. 1. Procrastination. Procrastination is a common behavioral symptom of burnout. When you're feeling exhausted and overwhelmed, even simple tasks can feel insurmountable. You might find yourself putting off important responsibilities, avoiding deadlines, or struggling to get started on projects. This procrastination often stems from a combination of mental exhaustion and a lack of motivation. When you're burned out, it's much harder to focus, make decisions, or muster the energy to tackle tasks. Over time, this can lead to a backlog of unfinished work, further increasing your stress and sense of overwhelm. 2. Isolation. Another behavioral symptom of burnout is isolation. You might find yourself withdrawing from social interactions, avoiding friends and family, or canceling plans at the last minute. This isolation can be both a cause and a consequence of burnout. On one hand, the emotional exhaustion of burnout can make it difficult to connect with others. On the other hand, isolating yourself can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and detachment, further deepening your burnout. Isolation can also make it harder to seek help or support, leaving you feeling even more overwhelmed and alone. Breaking this cycle of isolation is a critical step in overcoming burnout and rebuilding your emotional resilience. 3. Reduced performance. Burnout can also lead to a noticeable decline in your performance, both at work and in other areas of your life. You might find it harder to concentrate, make decisions, or complete tasks efficiently. Your work quality might suffer, and you might make more mistakes or miss important details. This reduced performance can be particularly frustrating, especially if you're someone who takes pride in your work or achievements. You might feel like you're falling short of your own expectations, further fueling feelings of inadequacy and hopelessness. Recognizing this decline in performance is essential for taking steps to address burnout and regain your productivity and confidence. Overall, recognizing the signs is the first step toward healing. The signs and symptoms of burnout, physical, emotional, and behavioral, are clear indicators that something is wrong. By paying attention to these symptoms, you can identify burnout early and take proactive steps to address it. Whether it's chronic fatigue, emotional detachment, or a decline in performance, these symptoms are your body and mind's way of telling you that it's time to pause, reassess, and make changes. In the next section, we'll explore the underlying causes of burnout, helping you understand why it happens and how to break the cycle. Remember, burnout is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a wake-up call to prioritize your well-being and create a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Chapter 1. Understanding Burnout, the Silent Thief of Energy. Section 3. Why burnout happens. Burnout doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's the result of a combination of internal and external factors that over time drain your energy and leave you feeling depleted. Understanding why burnout happens is crucial for breaking the cycle and creating a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. In this section, we'll explore 3 key contributors to burnout: overwork and perfectionism, a lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies, and the cost of ignoring your own needs. By examining these factors, you can begin to identify the root causes of your burnout and take steps to address them. The role of overwork and perfectionism. Overwork and perfectionism are 2 of the most common drivers of burnout. They often go hand in hand, creating a relentless cycle of pressure and exhaustion that can be difficult to break. 1. The culture of overwork. In today's fast-paced, achievement-oriented society, overwork is often glorified. We are encouraged to hustle, grind, and push ourselves to the limit in pursuit of success. But this always-on mentality comes at a cost. When you're constantly working long hours, sacrificing sleep, and neglecting your personal life, your body and mind don't have the opportunity to rest and recharge. Over time, this chronic overwork depletes your energy reserves, leaving you feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. The problem is compounded by the fact that many workplaces reward overwork. You might feel pressure to meet unrealistic deadlines, take on extra projects, or be available 24/7. This culture of overwork can make it difficult to set boundaries and prioritize your well-being, even when you know you need a break. 2. The perfectionism trap. Perfectionism is another major contributor to burnout. If you're a perfectionist, you might hold yourself to impossibly high standards and feel like anything less than perfect is a failure. This mindset can lead to constant self-criticism, fear of making mistakes, and an inability to delegate or ask for help. Perfectionism often stems from a desire to prove your worth or gain approval from others. But the pursuit of perfection is a never-ending cycle. No matter how much you achieve, it never feels like enough. This relentless striving can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and ultimately, burnout. 3. The link between overwork and perfectionism. Overwork and perfectionism often feed off each other, creating a vicious cycle that's difficult to escape. The more you work, the more you feel the need to be perfect. And the more you strive for perfection, the harder you work. This cycle can leave you feeling trapped, exhausted, and disconnected from your own needs and desires. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in mindset. It's about recognizing that your worth is not tied to your productivity or achievements, and that it's okay to be imperfect. It's also about setting realistic goals, learning to delegate, and giving yourself permission to rest. Lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies. Another major contributor to burnout is a lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies. When you're constantly saying yes to others and neglecting your own needs, it's easy to become overwhelmed and exhausted. 1. The importance of boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your time, energy, and well-being. They help you define what you're willing and able to do and what you're not. Without clear boundaries, it's easy to overcommit yourself and take on more than you can handle. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear conflict, rejection, or disappointing others. But the truth is, boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary for maintaining your health and happiness. When you set boundaries, you're not only protecting yourself, but you're also creating space for the things that truly matter to you. 2. The people-pleasing trap. People-pleasing is another common contributor to burnout. If you're a people-pleaser, you might feel a strong need to gain approval or avoid conflict by saying yes to others, even when it's at the expense of your own well-being. This can lead to overcommitment, resentment, and exhaustion. People-pleasing often stems from a fear of rejection or a desire to be liked, but constantly putting others' needs ahead of your own can leave you feeling drained and unfulfilled. Over time, this pattern can lead to burnout, as you neglect your own needs and priorities in favor of pleasing others. 3. The cost of a lack of boundaries. When you don't set boundaries and prioritize others' needs over your own, the cost can be significant. You might find yourself constantly overcommitted, with no time or energy left for the things that truly matter to you. This can lead to feelings of resentment, frustration, and exhaustion as you struggle to keep up with the demands of others. Setting boundaries is not always easy, but it's essential for preventing burnout. It's about learning to say no, prioritizing your own needs, and creating space for rest and self-care. By setting boundaries, you can protect your energy and create a life that feels balanced and fulfilling. Ignoring your needs, the cost of self-neglect. One of the most insidious contributors to burnout is self-neglect. When you consistently ignore your own needs and prioritize everything and everyone else, you're setting yourself up for exhaustion and burnout. 1. The importance of self-care. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being so that you can show up as your best self in all areas of your life. But when you're caught up in the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities, it's easy to neglect your own needs. Self-care looks different for everyone. It might mean getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, exercising regularly, or taking time to relax and recharge. Whatever it looks like for you, self-care is essential for maintaining your energy and resilience. 2. The cost of ignoring your needs. When you consistently ignore your own needs, the cost can be significant. You might find yourself feeling exhausted, irritable, and overwhelmed as your body and mind struggle to keep up with the demands of your life. Over time, this self-neglect can lead to burnout as you deplete your energy reserves and lose sight of what truly matters to you. Ignoring your needs can also lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. When you're constantly giving to others without taking care of yourself, it's easy to feel unappreciated and undervalued. This can create a sense of imbalance in your life, leaving you feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. 3. The power of prioritizing yourself. Prioritizing your own needs is not selfish. It's essential for preventing burnout and creating a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to show up for others and handle the challenges of life with grace and resilience. Prioritizing yourself might mean setting aside time for self-care, saying no to things that drain your energy, or asking for help when you need it. It's about recognizing that your needs are just as important as anyone else's, and that taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Breaking the cycle of burnout. Burnout happens when we push ourselves too hard for too long, neglecting our own needs and priorities in the process. Whether it's the relentless pursuit of perfection, a lack of boundaries, or the cost of self-neglect, the factors that contribute to burnout are often deeply ingrained in our habits and mindset. But the good news is that burnout is not inevitable. By understanding why burnout happens and taking proactive steps to address the underlying causes, you can break the cycle and create a life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and sustainable. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical strategies for recovering from burnout and reclaiming your energy and passion. Remember, you don't have to do it all, and taking care of yourself is the first step toward a healthier, happier life. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Step 1. Pause and assess. Taking stock of your life. Section 1. The power of slowing down. In a world that glorifies busyness and productivity, slowing down can feel like a radical act. But when you're on the brink of burnout, pressing pause isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Slowing down allows you to catch your breath, reassess your priorities, and reconnect with yourself. It's the first step toward breaking free from the cycle of burnout and creating a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. In this section, we'll explore why rest is essential, how to create space for reflection in a busy life, and simple mindfulness practices to help you ground yourself. Why rest is not laziness, it's essential. Rest is often misunderstood as laziness or a lack of ambition. But in reality, rest is a vital component of health, productivity, and well-being. Without it, your body and mind cannot function at their best. 1. Rest is a biological necessity. Your body is not designed to operate at full capacity 24/7. Just as a car needs fuel to run, your body needs rest to recharge. When you're constantly on the go, your stress hormones like cortisol remain elevated, which can lead to physical and mental exhaustion. Rest allows your body to repair itself, regulate your hormones, and restore your energy levels. Sleep is one of the most important forms of rest, but it's not the only one. Daytime rest, such as taking breaks, napping, or simply sitting quietly, is equally important. These moments of rest help prevent burnout by giving your body and mind a chance to recover from the demands of daily life. 2. Rest enhances productivity and creativity. Contrary to popular belief, rest is not the enemy of productivity, it's the foundation of it. Studies have shown that taking regular breaks can improve focus, creativity, and problem-solving skills. When you're well rested, you're able to think more clearly, make better decisions, and work more efficiently. On the other hand, pushing yourself to work nonstop can lead to diminishing returns. The longer you go without rest, the harder it becomes to concentrate, and the more mistakes you're likely to make. By incorporating rest into your routine, you can actually accomplish more in less time. 3. Rest is an act of self-respect. Choosing to rest is an act of self-respect. It's a way of honoring your body and mind and recognizing that you deserve care and compassion. When you prioritize rest, you're sending yourself the message that your well-being matters. This shift in mindset can help you break free from the guilt and shame often associated with taking a break. Rest is not laziness, it's an essential part of a healthy, balanced life. By embracing rest, you can replenish your energy, boost your productivity, and cultivate a deeper sense of self-respect. How to create space for reflection in a busy life. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, finding time for reflection can feel like an impossible task. But reflection is a powerful tool for gaining clarity, understanding your needs, and making intentional choices. Here's how to create space for reflection, even in the busiest of lives. 1. Schedule time for reflection. The first step to creating space for reflection is to make it a priority. Just as you would schedule a meeting or appointment, set aside dedicated time for reflection. This could be as little as 10 minutes a day or an hour once a week. The key is to be consistent and treat this time as non-negotiable. Choose a time of day when you're least likely to be interrupted, such as early in the morning or before bed. Use this time to check in with yourself, journal, or simply sit quietly and think. Over time, this practice can help you gain clarity and perspective on your life. 2. Disconnect to reconnect. One of the biggest barriers to reflection is constant connectivity. Notifications, emails, and social media can pull your attention in a million different directions, leaving little room for introspection. To create space for reflection, it's important to disconnect from technology and create a quiet, distraction-free environment. Consider implementing a digital detox during your reflection time. Turn off your phone, close your laptop, and step away from screens. This simple act can help you tune out the noise and tune into your own thoughts and feelings. 3. Use reflection prompts. If you're not used to reflecting, it can be helpful to use prompts to guide your thinking. Here are a few questions to get you started. What am I feeling right now, and why? What's working well in my life, and what's not? What do I need more of, and what do I need less of? What are my top priorities, and am I giving them enough attention? These prompts can help you dig deeper and gain insights into your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Over time, you may find that reflection becomes a natural and intuitive part of your routine. Simple mindfulness practices to ground yourself. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. It's a powerful tool for slowing down, reducing stress, and reconnecting with yourself. Here are 3 simple mindfulness practices to help you ground yourself and cultivate a sense of calm. 1. Deep breathing. Deep breathing is one of the simplest and most effective mindfulness practices. It helps activate your body's relaxation response, reducing stress and promoting a sense of calm. Here's how to do it. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold the breath for a moment, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this process for 5 to 10 breaths, focusing on the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. Deep breathing can be done anytime, anywhere, making it a convenient tool for grounding yourself in moments of stress or overwhelm. 2. Body scan meditation. A body scan meditation is a practice that involves bringing awareness to different parts of your body, one at a time. It's a great way to release tension and reconnect with your physical self. Here's how to do it. Find a quiet, comfortable place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Starting at the top of your head, slowly bring your attention to each part of your body, moving downward. Notice any sensations, tension, or areas of discomfort. As you focus on each area, imagine releasing any tension or stress with each exhale. Continue this process until you've scanned your entire body, ending with your toes. This practice can help you become more attuned to your body's signals and release physical tension that may be contributing to burnout. 3. Mindful walking. Mindful walking is a practice that involves bringing awareness to the act of walking. It's a great way to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine and connect with the present moment. Here's how to do it. Find a quiet place to walk, either indoors or outdoors. Begin walking at a slow, steady pace, paying attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Notice the movement of your body, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to the act of walking. Mindful walking can be a refreshing break from the demands of daily life, helping you slow down and reconnect with the present moment. Slowing down is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. It's about recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup, and that taking care of yourself is the foundation of a healthy, fulfilling life. By embracing rest, creating space for reflection, and practicing mindfulness, you can begin to break free from the cycle of burnout and reclaim your energy and passion. In the next section, we'll explore how to identify your burnout triggers and assess your current situation so you can take intentional steps toward recovery. Remember, slowing down is not the end of productivity. It's the beginning of a more balanced, sustainable way of living. Section 2. Identifying your burnout triggers. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of a gradual buildup of stressors that, over time, overwhelm your ability to cope. To recover from burnout and prevent it from recurring, it's essential to identify the specific triggers that are draining your energy and contributing to your exhaustion. In this section, we'll explore 3 key areas to examine: overcommitment and unrealistic expectations, work-life balance or lack thereof, and emotional drains from relationships and responsibilities. By pinpointing these triggers, you can take targeted steps to address them and create a more balanced, sustainable life. Recognizing overcommitment and unrealistic expectations. One of the most common contributors to burnout is overcommitment. When you take on too much, whether at work, at home, or in your personal life, you spread yourself too thin, leaving little room for rest and recovery. Coupled with unrealistic expectations, this overcommitment can create a perfect storm for burnout. 1. The danger of overcommitment. Overcommitment often stems from a desire to be helpful, achieve more, or prove your worth. You might say yes to every request, take on extra projects, or volunteer for tasks that aren't your responsibility. While this might feel productive in the short term, it quickly leads to exhaustion and overwhelm. The problem with overcommitment is that it leaves no margin in your life. Without time to rest, reflect, or recharge, your energy reserves are constantly depleted. Over time, this can lead to physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion, the hallmarks of burnout. 2. Unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations, whether self-imposed or placed on you by others, can also fuel burnout. If you're a perfectionist, you might hold yourself to impossibly high standards, believing that anything less than perfect is a failure. Or you might feel pressure to meet external expectations, such as excelling at work, being the perfect parent, or maintaining an active social life. These unrealistic expectations create a constant sense of pressure and inadequacy. No matter how much you achieve, it never feels like enough. This relentless striving can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and ultimately, burnout. 3. How to address overcommitment and unrealistic expectations. The first step in addressing overcommitment and unrealistic expectations is to recognize them. Take a close look at your schedule and commitments. Are you taking on more than you can realistically handle? Are your expectations for yourself or others' expectations of you reasonable? Once you've identified the problem, it's time to make changes. This might mean saying no to new commitments, delegating tasks, or reevaluating your priorities. It's also important to challenge unrealistic expectations and replace them with more realistic, compassionate standards. Remember, it's okay to be imperfect and to prioritize your well-being. Assessing your work-life balance or lack thereof. Work-life balance is a term that's often thrown around, but what does it really mean? At its core, work-life balance is about creating a harmonious relationship between your professional and personal life. When this balance is out of sync, it can be a major contributor to burnout. 1. The impact of poor work-life balance. In today's always-on culture, many people struggle to maintain a healthy work-life balance. You might find yourself working long hours, checking emails after dinner, or sacrificing weekends to meet deadlines. While this might seem necessary in the short term, it can have serious consequences for your well-being. Poor work-life balance can lead to chronic stress, fatigue, and a sense of disconnection from the things that matter most to you. It can also strain your relationships as you have less time and energy to devote to your loved ones. Over time, this imbalance can erode your sense of fulfillment and contribute to burnout. 2. Signs your work-life balance is off. How do you know if your work-life balance is out of sync? Here are some common signs. You feel like you're always working even when you're not. You struggle to disconnect from work during your personal time. You feel guilty when you're not working or being productive. Your relationships are suffering because you're too busy or stressed. You have little time or energy for hobbies, relaxation, or self-care. If any of these sound familiar, it's a sign that your work-life balance needs attention. 3. How to restore work-life balance. Restoring work-life balance requires intentional effort. Start by setting clear boundaries between work and personal time. This might mean establishing a cutoff time for checking emails, designating specific days for rest, or creating a dedicated workspace that you can leave at the end of the day. It's also important to prioritize activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of work. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or simply relaxing, these activities are essential for recharging your energy and maintaining a sense of balance. Pinpointing emotional drains, relationships, and responsibilities. Burnout isn't just about work. It can also be fueled by emotional drains in your personal life. Relationships and responsibilities that leave you feeling drained, unappreciated, or overwhelmed can take a significant toll on your energy and well-being. 1. Toxic relationships. Toxic relationships are a major source of emotional drain. These are relationships that leave you feeling depleted, stressed, or undervalued. They might involve constant conflict, manipulation, or a lack of reciprocity. Whether it's a demanding friend, a critical family member, or a toxic coworker, these relationships can sap your energy and contribute to burnout. It's important to recognize the signs of a toxic relationship and take steps to protect yourself. This might mean setting boundaries, limiting contact, or in some cases, ending the relationship altogether. While this can be difficult, it's essential for preserving your emotional well-being. 2. Caregiver burnout. Caregiver burnout is a specific type of burnout that affects those who care for others, whether it's a child, an aging parent, or a loved one with a chronic illness. Caregiving can be incredibly rewarding, but it's also emotionally and physically demanding. When you're constantly putting others' needs ahead of your own, it's easy to neglect your own well-being. If you're a caregiver, it's important to recognize the signs of burnout and take steps to care for yourself. This might mean asking for help, setting boundaries, or carving out time for self-care. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself is essential for being able to care for others. 3. Emotional labor. Emotional labor refers to the effort involved in managing your own emotions and the emotions of others. This might include comforting a friend, mediating conflicts, or putting on a happy face when you're feeling stressed. While emotional labor is a natural part of relationships, it can become draining when it's one-sided or unacknowledged. To address emotional labor, it's important to recognize when you're taking on too much and to communicate your needs. This might mean asking for support, sharing responsibilities, or simply being honest about how you're feeling. By addressing emotional drains, you can protect your energy and create healthier, more balanced relationships. Taking control of your burnout triggers. Identifying your burnout triggers is a crucial step in breaking free from the cycle of exhaustion and overwhelm. By recognizing overcommitment, assessing your work-life balance, and pinpointing emotional drains, you can take targeted steps to address the root causes of your burnout. In the next section, we'll explore how to reconnect with your values and purpose, helping you realign your life with what truly matters to you. Remember, burnout is not a sign of failure. It's a wake-up call to prioritize your well-being and create a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. By taking control of your burnout triggers, you can begin to reclaim your energy and passion. Section 3. Reconnecting with your values and purpose. Burnout often leaves you feeling disconnected from yourself, from others, and from the things that once brought you joy and fulfillment. Reconnecting with your values and purpose is a powerful way to reignite your passion and create a life that feels meaningful and aligned with who you are. In this section, we'll explore how to identify what truly matters to you, align your daily life with your core values, and rediscover your why to reignite your sense of purpose. By reconnecting with your values and purpose, you can begin to rebuild a life that feels energizing and fulfilling. What truly matters to you? A values assessment. Your values are the guiding principles that shape your decisions, actions, and priorities. They reflect what's most important to you and serve as a compass for living a meaningful life. When you're burned out, it's easy to lose sight of your values and get caught up in the demands of daily life. A values assessment can help you reconnect with what truly matters and create a foundation for making intentional choices. 1. Understanding your core values. Core values are the beliefs and principles that are most important to you. They might include things like family, creativity, integrity, health, or community. Your values are unique to you and reflect what you stand for and what you want to prioritize in your life. To identify your core values, start by reflecting on the following questions. What brings you the most joy and fulfillment? What are you most proud of in your life? What do you want to be remembered for? What causes or issues are you most passionate about? Write down your answers and look for common themes. These themes can help you identify your core values. 2. The role of values in preventing burnout. When your life is aligned with your values, you're more likely to feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment. On the other hand, when there's a disconnect between your values and your daily life, it can lead to feelings of emptiness, frustration, and burnout. For example, if one of your core values is health, but you're constantly sacrificing sleep and exercise for work, you're likely to feel out of sync and exhausted. By reconnecting with your values, you can make choices that support your well-being and help you live a more balanced, fulfilling life. 3. Conducting a values assessment. A values assessment is a simple but powerful tool for reconnecting with what truly matters to you. Here's how to do it. Make a list of potential values, for example, family, creativity, health, adventure, etc. Narrow down your list to your top 5 to 7 values. Reflect on how well your current life aligns with these values. Identify areas where there's a disconnect and brainstorm ways to bring your life back into alignment. This process can help you gain clarity on what's most important to you and create a roadmap for living a values-driven life. Aligning your daily life with your core values. Once you've identified your core values, the next step is to align your daily life with them. This means making intentional choices that reflect what truly matters to you and creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. 1. Setting values-based goals. One of the most effective ways to align your life with your values is to set values-based goals. These are goals that are directly tied to your core values and reflect what's most important to you. For example, if one of your values is health, a values-based goal might be to exercise 3 times a week or prioritize getting enough sleep. When setting values-based goals, it's important to make them specific, measurable, and achievable. This will help you stay motivated and track your progress. It's also important to be flexible and adjust your goals as needed to ensure they continue to align with your values. 2. Making values-driven decisions. Aligning your life with your values also means making values-driven decisions. This involves considering your values when making choices, big or small. For example, if one of your values is family, you might choose to spend more time with loved ones, even if it means saying no to extra work commitments. Making values-driven decisions can help you feel more confident and fulfilled as you're living in alignment with what truly matters to you. It can also help you avoid burnout by ensuring that your choices support your well-being and priorities. 3. Creating a values-based routine. Another way to align your life with your values is to create a values-based routine. This is a daily or weekly routine that incorporates activities and practices that reflect your core values. For example, if one of your values is creativity, You might set aside time each day for writing, painting, or another creative pursuit. A values-based routine can help you stay connected to what's most important to you and create a sense of balance and fulfillment in your daily life. It's also a powerful tool for preventing burnout, as it ensures that you're prioritizing activities that bring you joy and meaning. Rediscovering your why, reigniting passion. Your why is your reason for doing what you do. It's the deeper purpose that drives you and gives your life meaning. When you're burned out, it's easy to lose sight of your why and feel disconnected from your passion. Rediscovering your why can help you reignite your sense of purpose and create a life that feels energizing and fulfilling. 1. The importance of purpose. Purpose is a powerful antidote to burnout. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you're more likely to feel motivated, resilient, and fulfilled. Purpose gives you a reason to get up in the morning and helps you navigate challenges with a sense of meaning and direction. On the other hand, when you lack purpose, it's easy to feel lost, unmotivated, and disconnected. This can lead to feelings of emptiness and burnout as you struggle to find meaning in your daily life. 2. How to rediscover your why. Rediscovering your why involves reflecting on what truly matters to you and what gives your life meaning. Here are some questions to help you get started. What activities or experiences bring you the most joy and fulfillment? What are you most passionate about? What impact do you want to have on the world? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Take time to reflect on these questions and write down your answers. Look for patterns and themes that can help you identify your why. 3. Living with purpose. Once you've rediscovered your why, the next step is to live with purpose. This means making choices and taking actions that align with your deeper purpose and bring you closer to your goals. It also means staying connected to your why and using it as a guide for navigating challenges and setbacks. Living with purpose can help you reignite your passion and create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. It's also a powerful tool for preventing burnout, as it ensures that you're living in alignment with what truly matters to you. Conclusion. Reconnecting with what truly matters. Reconnecting with your values and purpose is a powerful way to break free from burnout and create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. By identifying what truly matters to you, aligning your daily life with your core values, and rediscovering your why, you can reignite your passion and create a sense of balance and purpose. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical strategies for rebuilding your energy and creating a sustainable, fulfilling life. Remember, burnout is not a sign of failure. It's an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and create a life that reflects who you are and what you truly value. By taking the time to pause, assess, and reconnect, you can begin to reclaim your energy and passion. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Step 2. Rebuild your energy. Practical tools for recovery. Section 1. Restoring physical energy. Burnout takes a significant toll on your body, leaving you feeling physically drained and depleted. Restoring your physical energy is a critical step in recovering from burnout and rebuilding your resilience. In this section, we'll explore 3 key areas for restoring physical energy: the science of sleep, nutrition and hydration, and movement as medicine. By prioritizing restorative rest, fueling your body with the right nutrients, and incorporating gentle exercise into your routine, you can begin to recharge your energy and lay the foundation for a healthier, more balanced life. The science of sleep: how to prioritize restorative rest. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools for restoring physical energy. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and recharges for the day ahead. Yet, when you're burned out, sleep is often one of the first things to suffer. Understanding the science of sleep and how to prioritize restorative rest can help you break the cycle of exhaustion and reclaim your energy. 1. The importance of sleep for recovery. Sleep is essential for physical and mental recovery. During sleep, your body goes through several stages, including deep sleep and rapid eye movement sleep. Deep sleep is when your body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens your immune system. REM sleep, on the other hand, is when your brain processes emotions, consolidates memories, and restores cognitive function. When you're burned out, your sleep quality often suffers. You might struggle to fall asleep, wake up frequently during the night, or feel unrefreshed in the morning. This lack of restorative sleep can exacerbate feelings of exhaustion and make it harder to recover from burnout. 2. Tips for improving sleep quality. Improving your sleep quality is one of the most effective ways to restore your physical energy. Here are some tips to help you prioritize restorative rest. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet, and invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. Establish a bedtime routine. A consistent bedtime routine can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This might include activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques. Limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time. Every day can help regulate your body's internal clock and improve sleep quality. 3. The role of napping. Napping can be a helpful tool for restoring energy, especially if you're not getting enough sleep at night. A short nap, 20 to 30 minutes, can help improve alertness, mood, and cognitive function without leaving you feeling groggy. However, it's important to avoid long naps or napping too late in the day, as this can interfere with nighttime sleep. Nutrition and hydration, fueling your body for recovery. What you eat and drink plays a crucial role in your energy levels and overall well-being. When you're burned out, it's easy to reach for quick, convenient foods that provide a temporary energy boost but leave you feeling even more drained in the long run. By focusing on nutrition and hydration, you can fuel your body for recovery and restore your physical energy. 1. The importance of balanced nutrition. A balanced diet is essential for maintaining energy levels and supporting physical recovery. When you're burned out, your body needs a steady supply of nutrients to repair itself and function optimally. This includes Complex carbohydrates, foods like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables provide a steady source of energy and help stabilize blood sugar levels. Protein. Protein is essential for repairing tissues and supporting muscle recovery. Include sources like lean meats, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts in your diet. Healthy fats. Healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, provide long-lasting energy and support brain function. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals, such as B vitamins, magnesium, and iron, play a key role in energy production and overall health. 2. Foods to avoid. Certain foods can drain your energy and exacerbate feelings of exhaustion. These include sugary foods and drinks. While sugar can provide a quick energy boost, it often leads to a crash shortly after, leaving you feeling even more tired. Processed foods. Processed foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and salt, which can contribute to fatigue and inflammation. Caffeine and alcohol. While caffeine can provide a temporary energy boost, too much can interfere with sleep and leave you feeling jittery. Alcohol, on the other hand, can disrupt sleep and dehydrate your body. 3. The role of hydration. Hydration is just as important as nutrition when it comes to restoring physical energy. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, and more if you're physically active or in a hot climate. To stay hydrated, consider carrying a water bottle with you throughout the day and setting reminders to drink water. You can also incorporate hydrating foods, such as fruits and vegetables, into your diet. Movement as medicine. Gentle exercises to recharge. Exercise is a powerful tool for restoring physical energy. But when you're burned out, intense workouts can feel overwhelming and counterproductive. Instead, focus on gentle, restorative exercises that help recharge your energy and promote relaxation. 1. The benefits of gentle exercise. Gentle exercise can help improve circulation, reduce muscle tension, and boost mood without overtaxing your body. It's also a great way to reconnect with your body and release stress. Some benefits of gentle exercise include improved energy levels. Gentle exercise can help increase blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscles and brain, leaving you feeling more energized. Reduced stress. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Gentle exercise can help reduce stress and promote relaxation. Better sleep. Regular physical activity can help improve sleep quality, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. 2. Types of gentle exercise. When you're recovering from burnout, it's important to choose exercises that feel manageable and enjoyable. Here are some gentle exercises to consider. Walking. Walking is one of the simplest and most effective forms of exercise. It's low impact, easy to do, and can be done almost anywhere. Aim for a 20 to 30-minute walk each day to boost your energy and clear your mind. Yoga. Yoga combines gentle movement with mindfulness and breath work, making it an excellent choice for restoring physical and mental energy. Look for restorative or gentle yoga classes that focus on relaxation and stress relief. Stretching. Stretching can help relieve muscle tension, improve flexibility, and promote relaxation. Incorporate a few minutes of stretching into your daily routine, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a gentle form of exercise that involves slow, flowing movements and deep breathing. It's often described as meditation in motion and can help reduce stress and improve energy levels. 3. Listening to your body. When incorporating exercise into your routine, it's important to listen to your body and honor its needs. If you're feeling particularly tired or overwhelmed, opt for a shorter or gentler workout. The goal is to move your body in a way that feels good and supports your recovery, not to push yourself to the limit. Restoring your physical energy is a critical step in recovering from burnout. By prioritizing restorative sleep, fueling your body with balanced nutrition, and incorporating gentle exercise into your routine, you can begin to recharge your energy and rebuild your resilience. Remember, recovery is a gradual process, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you take these steps toward healing. In the next section, we'll explore strategies for replenishing your emotional energy, helping you reconnect with joy, set boundaries, and build a support system. By addressing both your physical and emotional needs, you can create a strong foundation for lasting recovery and well-being. Section 2. Replenishing emotional energy. Burnout doesn't just drain your physical energy, it also depletes your emotional reserves. Replenishing your emotional energy is essential for recovering from burnout and rebuilding your resilience. In this section, we'll explore 3 key strategies for replenishing emotional energy: the art of saying no and setting boundaries, cultivating joy through activities that bring genuine happiness, and building a support system to lean on without shame. By prioritizing your emotional well-being, you can begin to restore your energy and create a life that feels fulfilling and balanced. The art of saying no, setting boundaries without guilt. One of the most powerful ways to replenish your emotional energy is to set boundaries and learn to say no. When you're burned out, it's easy to overcommit and take on more than you can handle, leaving you feeling drained and overwhelmed. Setting boundaries is not about being selfish, it's about protecting your energy and creating space for what truly matters. 1. Why boundaries are essential. Boundaries are limits you set to protect your time, energy, and well-being. They help you define what you're willing and able to do and what you're not. Without boundaries, it's easy to become overcommitted, resentful, and emotionally drained. Setting boundaries is especially important when you're recovering from burnout. It allows you to prioritize your needs, reduce stress, and create a sense of balance in your life. By saying no to things that drain your energy, you can say yes to the things that replenish it. 2. How to set boundaries without guilt. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear conflict, rejection, or disappointing others. But setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-care. Here are some tips for setting boundaries without guilt. Be clear and direct. When setting a boundary, be clear and direct about what you need. For example, instead of saying, "I'll try to help," say, "I'm not able to take that on right now." Use I statements. Frame your boundaries in terms of your own needs and feelings. For example, "I need to prioritize my health right now, so I can't commit to this." Practice saying no. Saying no can be difficult, but it gets easier with practice. Start with small, low-stakes situations and work your way up to bigger ones. Let go of guilt. Remember that setting boundaries is not selfish, it's necessary for your well-being. Let go of the guilt and remind yourself that you deserve to prioritize your needs. 3. The benefits of setting boundaries. Setting boundaries can have a profound impact on your emotional energy. It allows you to protect your time and energy, reduce stress, and create a sense of balance in your life. By saying no to things that drain you, you can create space for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Cultivating joy. Activities that bring you genuine happiness. Joy is a powerful antidote to burnout. When you're burned out, it's easy to lose sight of the things that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Cultivating joy through activities that bring genuine happiness can help replenish your emotional energy and restore your sense of well-being. 1. The importance of joy. Joy is more than just a fleeting emotion. It's a state of being that comes from engaging in activities that bring you genuine happiness and fulfillment. Joy can help counteract the negative effects of stress and burnout, boost your mood, and improve your overall well-being. When you're burned out, it's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and neglect the things that bring you joy. But making time for joy is essential for replenishing your emotional energy and creating a sense of balance in your life. 2. Identifying activities that bring you joy. The first step in cultivating joy is to identify the activities that bring you genuine happiness. These activities will be different for everyone, but they often involve things that make you feel alive, connected, and fulfilled. Here are some questions to help you identify your joy-filled activities. What activities make you lose track of time? What did you love to do as a child? What activities make you feel most like yourself? What brings you a sense of peace and contentment? Write down your answers and look for patterns. These patterns can help you identify the activities that bring you the most joy. 3. Making time for joy. Once you've identified your joy-filled activities, the next step is to make time for them in your life. This might mean scheduling time for joy, just as you would for work or other commitments. Here are some tips for making time for joy. Start small. If you're feeling overwhelmed, start with small, manageable activities that bring you joy. Even a few minutes of joy can make a big difference. Be intentional. Make a conscious effort to incorporate joy into your daily routine. This might mean setting aside time each day for a joy-filled activity, or finding ways to infuse joy into your everyday tasks. Let go of perfection. Joy doesn't have to be perfect or elaborate. It's about finding moments of happiness and fulfillment in the simple things. 4. Examples of joy-filled activities. Here are some examples of activities that might bring you joy. Spending time in nature. Engaging in a creative hobby, such as painting, writing, or playing music. Connecting with loved ones. Practicing mindfulness or meditation. Reading a good book or watching a favorite movie. Volunteering or helping others. Building a support system. Leaning on others without shame. No one can recover from burnout alone. Building a support system of friends, family, and loved ones is essential for replenishing your emotional energy and creating a sense of connection and belonging. Leaning on others for support is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. 1. The importance of a support system. A support system provides emotional, practical, and social support during difficult times. It can help you feel less alone, reduce stress, and provide a sense of perspective and encouragement. When you're burned out, having a strong support system can make all the difference in your recovery. 2. How to build a support system. Building a support system involves reaching out to others and nurturing your relationships. Here are some tips for building a support system. Identify your support network. Think about the people in your life who make you feel supported, understood, and valued. These might include friends, family members, co-workers, or mentors. Reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to others for support. Let them know what you're going through and how they can help. Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is key to building strong, meaningful relationships. Share your feelings and experiences openly and honestly. Offer support in return. Building a support system is a two-way street. Be there for others when they need support, and nurture your relationships with kindness and compassion. 3. Leaning on others without shame. Many people struggle with asking for help because they fear being a burden or appearing weak. But leaning on others for support is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Here are some tips for leaning on others without shame. Let go of perfection. You don't have to have it all together to ask for help. It's okay to be imperfect and vulnerable. Be specific about your needs. When asking for help, be specific about what you need. This makes it easier for others to support you. Express gratitude. Show appreciation for the support you receive. A simple thank you can go a long way in strengthening your relationships. 4. The benefits of a support system. A strong support system can have a profound impact on your emotional energy. It provides a sense of connection, belonging, and encouragement, helping you feel less alone and more supported. By leaning on others, you can replenish your emotional energy and create a sense of balance and resilience. Replenishing your emotional energy is a critical step in recovering from burnout. By setting boundaries, cultivating joy, and building a support system, you can begin to restore your emotional reserves and create a life that feels fulfilling and balanced. Remember, recovery is a gradual process, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you take these steps toward healing. In the next section, we'll explore strategies for renewing your mental energy, helping you declutter your mind, manage your time, and incorporate micro breaks into your routine. By addressing both your emotional and mental needs, you can create a strong foundation for lasting recovery and well-being. Section 3. Renewing mental energy. Burnout doesn't just drain your physical and emotional energy, it also depletes your mental reserves. When you're burned out, your mind can feel foggy, scattered, and overwhelmed, making it difficult to focus, make decisions, or think clearly. Renewing your mental energy is essential for recovering from burnout and regaining your cognitive clarity and resilience. In this section, we'll explore 3 powerful strategies for renewing mental energy: decluttering your mind through journaling and brain dumps, time management hacks to reduce overwhelm, and the power of micro breaks to recharge your mental focus. By implementing these tools, you can begin to restore your mental energy and create a sense of calm and clarity in your life. Decluttering your mind, journaling, and brain dumps. A cluttered mind is one of the hallmarks of burnout. When your thoughts are scattered and overwhelming, it's hard to focus, make decisions, or feel in control. Decluttering your mind through journaling and brain dumps can help you clear mental space, reduce stress, and regain clarity. 1. The benefits of journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool for processing thoughts, emotions, and experiences. It allows you to externalize your thoughts, making them easier to understand and manage. Journaling can help you gain clarity. Writing down your thoughts can help you organize them and gain perspective on what's causing stress or overwhelm. Release emotions. Journaling provides a safe space to express and release pent-up emotions, reducing their intensity. Track patterns. Over time, journaling can help you identify patterns in your thoughts, behaviors, and triggers, giving you valuable insights into your mental and emotional state. 2. How to start journaling. If you're new to journaling, here are some tips to get started. Set aside time. Dedicate a few minutes each day to journaling. This could be in the morning to set intentions for the day, or in the evening to reflect on your experiences. Write freely. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or structure. Just let your thoughts flow onto the page without judgment. Use prompts. If you're not sure what to write about, use prompts to guide your journaling. Some examples include: what's on my mind right now? What am I feeling and why? What's one thing I can do today to support my well-being? 3. The power of brain dumps. A brain dump is a simple but effective technique for decluttering your mind. It involves writing down everything that's on your mind, tasks, worries, ideas, and more, in one place. This helps clear mental clutter and creates a sense of relief and organization. Here's how to do a brain dump. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. Write down everything that's on your mind without filtering or organizing. Once the timer goes off, review your list and categorize the items. For example, tasks, worries, ideas. Take action on the items that need immediate attention and schedule time to address the rest. Brain dumps are particularly helpful when you're feeling overwhelmed or stuck. They provide a tangible way to manage mental clutter and create a sense of control. Time management hacks to reduce overwhelm. Poor time management is a major contributor to burnout. When you're constantly juggling tasks, deadlines, and responsibilities, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and mentally drained. Implementing time management hacks can help you regain control of your schedule, reduce overwhelm, and create space for mental renewal. 1. Prioritize with the Eisenhower Matrix. The Eisenhower Matrix is a simple tool for prioritizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. It helps you focus on what truly matters and avoid getting bogged down by less important tasks. Here's how it works. Urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately. Important but not urgent. Schedule time to do these tasks later. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks if possible. Not urgent and not important. eliminate or minimize these tasks. Using the Eisenhower matrix can help you focus on high-priority tasks and reduce the mental clutter of less important ones. 2. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large, complex tasks can feel overwhelming and contribute to mental fatigue. Breaking them into smaller, more manageable steps can make them feel less daunting and help you maintain focus. For example, instead of write a report, break it down into steps like outline the report, research section 1, and write the introduction. 3. Use time blocking. Time blocking is a time management technique that involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities. This helps you stay focused and avoid multitasking, which can drain your mental energy. Here's how to use time blocking. Identify your top priorities for the day. Assign specific time blocks to each task or activity. Stick to your schedule as closely as possible and avoid distractions during each block. Time blocking can help you create a sense of structure and control, reducing overwhelm and improving productivity. 4. Set realistic expectations. One of the biggest contributors to mental overwhelm is setting unrealistic expectations for yourself. When you try to do too much in too little time, it's easy to feel stressed and exhausted. Instead, set realistic goals and expectations for what you can accomplish each day. Remember, it's okay to say no or adjust your plans as needed. The power of micro breaks, small pauses for big impact. When you're burned out, taking long breaks may feel impossible. But even small, intentional pauses known as micro breaks can have a big impact on your mental energy and focus. Micro breaks are short, frequent breaks that help you recharge and reset throughout the day. 1. The science behind micro breaks. Research shows that taking regular breaks can improve focus, productivity, and mental clarity. Micro breaks give your brain a chance to rest and recover, reducing mental fatigue and preventing burnout. Even a few minutes of rest can help you return to your tasks with renewed energy and focus. 2. How to take effective micro breaks. The key to effective micro breaks is to make them intentional and restorative. Here are some ideas for incorporating micro breaks into your day. Stretch or move. Stand up, stretch, or take a short walk to get your blood flowing and release tension. Practice deep breathing. Take a few deep breaths to calm your mind and reduce stress. Disconnect. Step away from screens and give your eyes and mind a break. Engage your senses. Listen to calming music, sip a cup of tea, or step outside for some fresh air. 3. The Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is a popular time management method that incorporates micro breaks. Here's how it works. Choose a task to focus on. Set a timer for 25 minutes and work on the task without distractions. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute micro break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break, around 15 to 30 minutes. This technique helps you maintain focus and productivity while ensuring you take regular breaks to recharge. 4. The benefits of micro breaks. Micro breaks can have a profound impact on your mental energy and well-being. They help reduce mental fatigue and improve focus. Prevent burnout by giving your brain a chance to rest. Boost creativity and problem solving. Improve mood and reduce stress. By incorporating micro breaks into your routine, you can create a more sustainable and balanced approach to work and life. Renewing your mental energy is a critical step in recovering from burnout. By decluttering your mind through journaling and brain dumps, implementing time management hacks to reduce overwhelm, and incorporating micro breaks into your day, you can begin to restore your mental clarity and resilience. These tools not only help you manage stress and improve focus, but also create a sense of calm and control in your life. In the next chapter, we'll explore strategies for creating balance and designing a sustainable life. By addressing your physical, emotional, and mental needs, you can build a strong foundation for lasting recovery and well-being. Remember, recovery is a gradual process, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you take these steps toward healing. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Step 3. Create balance. Designing a sustainable life. Section 1. Redefining success on your terms. Burnout often stems from chasing a version of success that doesn't align with your true values, needs, or energy levels. To create a sustainable life, it's essential to redefine success on your own terms. This means letting go of perfectionism, setting realistic goals, and celebrating progress rather than just outcomes. By shifting your mindset and approach, you can create a life that feels fulfilling, balanced, and aligned with who you are. In this section, we'll explore how to redefine success by embracing imperfection, setting achievable goals, and finding joy in the journey. Letting go of perfectionism and embracing good enough. Perfectionism is a common driver of burnout. The relentless pursuit of flawlessness can leave you feeling exhausted, frustrated, and never quite good enough. Letting go of perfectionism and embracing the concept of good enough is a powerful step toward creating a sustainable life. 1. The problem with perfectionism. Perfectionism is the belief that anything less than perfect is unacceptable. While it might seem like a positive trait, perfectionism often leads to chronic stress. The constant pressure to meet impossibly high standards can create chronic stress and anxiety. Fear of failure. Perfectionists often fear making mistakes, which can lead to procrastination or avoidance. Burnout. The relentless pursuit of perfection can drain your energy and leave you feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Perfectionism is rooted in the fear of judgment or failure. It's important to recognize that perfection is an unattainable standard, and that striving for it can do more harm than good. 2. Embracing good enough. Embracing good enough means accepting that imperfection is a natural part of life and that it's okay to fall short of perfection. This mindset shift can help you reduce stress. Letting go of the need to be perfect can alleviate the pressure and stress that come with unrealistic expectations. Increase productivity. When you're not obsessing over every detail, you can focus on completing tasks and making progress. Improve self-compassion. Embracing imperfection allows you to be kinder to yourself and recognize your efforts, even when things don't go as planned. 3. How to let go of perfectionism. Letting go of perfectionism is a process, but these strategies can help. Challenge unrealistic standards. Ask yourself, does this really need to be perfect, or is good enough okay? Focus on effort, not outcome. Shift your focus from the end result to the effort you put in. Celebrate your hard work regardless of the outcome. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. Set limits. Give yourself a time limit for tasks to prevent overthinking and overworking. By embracing good enough, you can create a more balanced and sustainable approach to life. Setting realistic goals that align with your energy levels. Setting goals is an important part of personal and professional growth, but when those goals are unrealistic or misaligned with your energy levels, they can contribute to burnout. Learning to set realistic, achievable goals is key to creating a sustainable life. 1. The importance of realistic goals. Realistic goals are those that are attainable given your current resources, energy levels, and circumstances. They help you stay motivated. Achievable goals provide a sense of progress and accomplishment, keeping you motivated to continue. Reduce stress. Realistic goals are less likely to overwhelm you, reducing stress and preventing burnout. Build confidence. Meeting your goals boosts your confidence and reinforces your ability to succeed. 2. How to set realistic goals. Here are some tips for setting goals that align with your energy levels and priorities. Assess your energy. Be honest about how much energy you have and what you can realistically accomplish. Avoid overcommitting yourself. Break goals into smaller steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into smaller, more manageable steps to make them feel more achievable. Prioritize quality over quantity. Focus on a few meaningful goals rather than trying to do everything at once. Be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and it's okay to adjust your goals as needed. Allow yourself the flexibility to adapt to changing circumstances. 3. Aligning goals with your values. To create a sustainable life, it's important to set goals that align with your core values. Ask yourself, does this goal reflect what's truly important to me? Will achieving this goal bring me joy and fulfillment? Does this goal support my overall well-being? By aligning your goals with your values, you can ensure that they contribute to a sense of purpose and balance in your life. Celebrating progress, not just outcomes. In a results-driven world, it's easy to focus solely on outcomes and overlook the progress you've made along the way. However, celebrating progress, not just outcomes, is essential for maintaining motivation, building resilience, and creating a sustainable life. 1. The problem with outcome-focused thinking. Outcome-focused thinking is the belief that only the end result matters. This mindset can lead to disappointment. If you don't achieve the desired outcome, you may feel like a failure, even if you made significant progress. Burnout. The pressure to achieve specific outcomes can create stress and exhaustion. Lack of enjoyment. Focusing solely on outcomes can make the journey feel like a chore rather than an opportunity for growth and learning. 2. The power of celebrating progress. Celebrating progress shifts your focus from the end result to the steps you've taken along the way. This mindset can help you stay motivated Recognizing your progress keeps you motivated to continue working toward your goals. Build resilience. Celebrating small wins helps you build confidence and resilience even when faced with setbacks. Find joy in the journey. Focusing on progress allows you to appreciate the process and find joy in the small, everyday moments. 3. How to celebrate progress. Here are some ways to celebrate progress and cultivate a growth-oriented mindset. Track your progress. Keep a journal or checklist to document your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledge effort. Recognize the effort and hard work you've put in, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something you enjoy when you reach a milestone or make significant progress. Reflect on lessons learned. Take time to reflect on what you've learned and how you've grown, regardless of the outcome. 4. Examples of celebrating progress. Here are some examples of how to celebrate progress in different areas of your life. Personal growth. If you're working on improving your mental health, celebrate small steps like practicing self-care or setting boundaries. Career. If you're working toward a promotion, celebrate milestones like completing a project or receiving positive feedback. Relationships. If you're working on improving a relationship, celebrate progress like having a meaningful conversation or resolving a conflict. By celebrating progress, you can create a more positive and sustainable approach to achieving your goals. Redefining success on your own terms is a powerful step toward creating a sustainable life. By letting go of perfectionism, setting realistic goals, and celebrating progress, you can shift your mindset and approach to align with your values, energy levels, and priorities. This not only helps prevent burnout, but also allows you to find joy and fulfillment in the journey, rather than just the destination. In the next section, we'll explore how to build healthy habits for long-term balance, including morning and evening routines, the role of gratitude, and making self-care non-negotiable. By integrating these practices into your life, you can create a strong foundation for lasting well-being and resilience. Remember, success is not about achieving perfection. It's about creating a life that feels meaningful, balanced, and true to who you are. Section 2. Building healthy habits for long-term balance. Creating a sustainable life requires more than just short-term fixes. It's about building healthy habits that support your well-being over the long term. These habits act as the foundation for maintaining balance, reducing stress, and preventing burnout. In this section, we'll explore 3 key areas for building healthy habits: morning and evening routines to start and end your day right, the role of gratitude and reflection in maintaining balance, and how to make self-care non-negotiable. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you can create a sense of stability, resilience, and fulfillment. Morning and evening routines to start and end your day right. The way you start and end your day sets the tone for everything in between. Morning and evening routines are powerful tools for creating structure, reducing stress, and fostering a sense of calm and control. When designed intentionally, these routines can help you feel grounded, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. The power of a morning routine. A morning routine is your opportunity to set the tone for the day ahead. It's a chance to prioritize your well-being, focus on your intentions, and create a sense of calm before the demands of the day take over. A well-designed morning routine can help you feel energized, centered, and prepared to face challenges with clarity and resilience. A morning routine doesn't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. Even 15 to 30 minutes of intentional practices can make a significant difference. Consider incorporating activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, such as mindfulness or meditation. Taking a few minutes to sit quietly, breathe deeply, or practice mindfulness can help you start the day with a sense of calm and presence. Movement. Gentle stretching, yoga, or a short walk can wake up your body and boost your energy levels. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts, intentions, or gratitude can help you clarify your priorities and set a positive tone for the day. Nourishment. Starting your day with a healthy breakfast and a glass of water can fuel your body and mind for the day ahead. The key to a successful morning routine is consistency. Choose activities that resonate with you and commit to practicing them regularly, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. The importance of an evening routine. An evening routine is just as important as a morning routine. It's your opportunity to wind down, reflect on the day, and prepare your mind and body for restful sleep. A consistent evening routine can help you release the stress of the day, improve sleep quality, and create a sense of closure. An effective evening routine might include activities such as digital detox. Turning off screens at least an hour before bed can help your mind unwind and improve sleep quality. Reflection. Taking a few minutes to reflect on the day, what went well, what you're grateful for, and what you'd like to improve can help you process your experiences and let go of stress. Relaxation. Engaging in calming activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle yoga can signal to your body that it's time to relax. Preparation. Preparing for the next day, whether it's laying out your clothes, packing your bag, or writing a to-do list, can help you feel organized and reduce morning stress. By creating a consistent evening routine, you can transition from the busyness of the day to a state of calm and relaxation, setting the stage for restful sleep and a fresh start the next morning. The role of gratitude and reflection in maintaining balance. Gratitude and reflection are powerful practices for maintaining balance and perspective, especially during challenging times. They help you focus on what's going well, cultivate a positive mindset, and stay connected to your values and priorities. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small. Research shows that practicing gratitude can improve mental health, reduce stress, and increase overall well-being. When you're feeling overwhelmed or burned out, gratitude can help shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right, creating a sense of balance and perspective. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some simple ways to practice gratitude. Gratitude journaling. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be big or small, anything from a supportive friend to a beautiful sunset. Gratitude moments. Throughout the day, pause to notice and appreciate the good things around you. This could be a kind gesture from a coworker, a moment of peace during a busy day, or a delicious meal. Expressing gratitude. Take the time to thank the people in your life who make a difference. Whether it's a heartfelt note, a phone call, or a simple thank you. Expressing gratitude can strengthen your relationships and boost your mood. By making gratitude a regular practice, you can cultivate a more positive and balanced outlook on life. The importance of reflection. Reflection is the practice of looking back on your experiences, thoughts, and actions to gain insight and learn from them. It's a powerful tool for maintaining balance, as it helps you stay connected to your values, recognize your progress, and identify areas for growth. Reflection can take many forms, but the key is to make it a regular part of your routine. Here are some ways to incorporate reflection into your life. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on what went well, what you learned, and what you'd like to improve. This can help you process your experiences and let go of stress. Weekly reflection. Set aside time each week to reflect on your goals, priorities, and progress. This can help you stay aligned with your values and make adjustments as needed. Seasonal reflection. At the end of each season or year, take time to reflect on your accomplishments, challenges, and lessons learned. This can help you gain perspective and set intentions for the future. By practicing reflection, you can stay connected to your inner self, maintain a sense of balance, and continue growing and evolving. How to make self-care non-negotiable. Self-care is often seen as a luxury or an indulgence, but it's actually a necessity for maintaining balance and preventing burnout. Self-care is about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being so that you can show up as your best self in all areas of your life. Making self-care non-negotiable means prioritizing it as an essential part of your routine, rather than something you do only when you have time. What self-care really means. Self-care is not just about bubble baths and spa days. It's about taking intentional actions to support your overall well-being. This might include physical self-care, eating nourishing foods, getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, and attending to your physical health. Emotional self-care, practicing self-compassion, setting boundaries, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Mental self-care, managing stress, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in activities that stimulate your mind and creativity. Self-care looks different for everyone, so it's important to identify what works best for you and make it a priority. Making self-care a priority. Making self-care non-negotiable requires a shift in mindset and habits. Here are some strategies to help you prioritize self-care. Schedule it. Treat self-care like any other important appointment. Lock off time in your calendar for activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy and yes to things that support your well-being. This might mean setting limits on work hours, social commitments, or other demands. Start small. Self-care doesn't have to be time-consuming or elaborate. Even small acts of self-care, like taking a few deep breaths, going for a short walk, or enjoying a cup of tea, can make a big difference. Be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to self-care. Make it a regular part of your routine rather than something you do only when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. The benefits of self-care. When you make self-care a non-negotiable part of your life, you'll notice a range of benefits, including increased energy. Taking care of your physical and emotional needs helps replenish your energy and prevent burnout. Improved resilience. Self-care helps you build resilience, making it easier to cope with stress and challenges. Greater fulfillment. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment helps you feel more balanced and satisfied with your life. By prioritizing self-care, you can create a strong foundation for long-term balance and well-being. Building healthy habits is essential for creating a sustainable life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and aligned with your values. By establishing morning and evening routines, practicing gratitude and reflection, and making self-care non-negotiable, you can create a sense of stability and resilience that supports your overall well-being. These habits not only help prevent burnout, but also allow you to thrive in all areas of your life. In the next section, we'll explore strategies for staying resilient and preventing future burnout, including recognizing early warning signs, creating a personal balance checklist, and embracing flexibility. By integrating these practices into your life, you can create a strong foundation for lasting well-being and resilience. Remember, balance is not a destination. It's an ongoing journey that requires intention, effort, and self-compassion. Section 3. Staying resilient, preventing future burnout. Recovering from burnout is only half the battle. The other half is building resilience to prevent it from happening again. Staying resilient means developing the tools, habits, and mindset to navigate life's challenges without losing your sense of balance and well-being. In this section, we'll explore 3 key strategies for staying resilient: recognizing early warning signs of burnout, creating a personal balance checklist for regular check-ins, and embracing flexibility to adapt to life's inevitable ups and downs. By integrating these practices into your life, you can build a strong foundation for long-term resilience and prevent burnout from creeping back in. Recognizing early warning signs of burnout. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually, often starting with subtle signs that are easy to overlook. Learning to recognize these early warning signs is crucial for taking proactive steps to protect your well-being before burnout takes hold. 1. Physical warning signs. Your body often sends the first signals that something is off. Pay attention to physical symptoms such as chronic fatigue, feeling tired no matter how much you sleep, frequent illnesses, a weakened immune system due to prolonged stress, headaches or muscle tension, physical manifestations of stress and tension, changes in sleep patterns, difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling unrefreshed. These symptoms are your body's way of telling you that it's time to slow down and prioritize rest. 2. Emotional warning signs. Emotional changes are another key indicator of burnout. Watch for signs such as irritability or mood swings, feeling easily frustrated or overwhelmed, detachment, losing interest in activities or relationships that once brought you joy, hopelessness, feeling like nothing you do matters or that you're stuck in a rut, increased anxiety or depression, feeling persistently worried, sad, or unmotivated. These emotional shifts can signal that your mental and emotional reserves are running low. 3. Behavioral warning signs. Changes in behavior often accompany burnout. Be on the lookout for procrastination, struggling to start or complete tasks, even ones you used to enjoy. Isolation, withdrawing from social interactions or avoiding loved ones. Reduced performance, difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or meeting deadlines. Increased reliance on coping mechanisms, turning to unhealthy habits like overeating, drinking, or excessive screen time to numb stress. Recognizing these early warning signs allows you to take action before burnout escalates. The key is to listen to your body and mind and to respond with compassion and care. Creating a personal balance checklist for regular check-ins. Preventing burnout requires ongoing self-awareness and intentional action. A personal balance checklist is a practical tool for regularly assessing your well-being and ensuring that you're staying on track. This checklist serves as a reminder to prioritize self-care, set boundaries, and maintain balance in your life. 1. What is a balance checklist? A balance checklist is a personalized list of habits, practices, and boundaries that help you maintain balance and prevent burnout. It's a way to regularly check in with yourself and ensure that you're meeting your physical, emotional, and mental needs. Your checklist might include items like getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, taking regular breaks throughout the day, spending time on hobbies or activities that bring you joy, setting boundaries around work and personal time, practicing gratitude or mindfulness daily. 2. How to create your checklist. Creating a balanced checklist is a simple but powerful process. Start by reflecting on the habits and practices that help you feel balanced and energized. Consider areas such as sleep, nutrition, movement, relationships, work, and self-care. Once you've identified these key areas, create a list of specific actions or habits that support your well-being in each area. For example, your checklist might look like this. Physical health. Exercise 3 times a week. Drink 8 glasses of water daily. Eat at least 1 nourishing meal a day. Emotional health. Journal for 10 minutes each morning. Practice deep breathing. When feeling stressed, connect with a loved one daily. Mental health. Take a 5-minute micro break every hour. Set boundaries around work hours. Engage in a creative activity weekly. 3. Using your checklist for regular check-ins. Your balance checklist is most effective when used regularly. Set aside time each week to review your checklist and assess how well you're maintaining balance in your life. Ask yourself, which habits am I consistently practicing? Which areas need more attention? What adjustments can I make to better support my well-being? Regular check-ins help you stay accountable and make adjustments as needed. They also provide an opportunity to celebrate your progress and recognize areas where you're thriving. 4. The benefits of a balanced checklist. A balanced checklist helps you stay proactive about your well-being. It serves as a reminder to prioritize self-care, set boundaries, and maintain balance in your life. By regularly checking in with yourself, you can catch potential issues early and take action before they escalate into burnout. Embracing flexibility, adapting to life's ups and downs. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how well you plan, there will always be ups and downs. Embracing flexibility is key to staying resilient and preventing burnout. Flexibility allows you to adapt to changing circumstances, navigate challenges with grace, and maintain balance even when life throws you a curveball. 1. The importance of flexibility. Flexibility is the ability to adapt to change and respond to challenges with an open mind. It's about letting go of rigid expectations and embracing the ebb and flow of life. When you're flexible, you're better able to manage stress. Flexibility helps you approach challenges with a sense of calm and adaptability, reducing stress and overwhelm. Stay resilient. By embracing change, you build resilience and develop the skills to navigate life's uncertainties. Maintain balance. Flexibility allows you to adjust your priorities and routines as needed, ensuring that you stay aligned with your values and well-being. 2. How to cultivate flexibility. Cultivating flexibility is a mindset shift that takes practice. Here are some strategies to help you embrace flexibility in your life. Let go of perfection. Accept that things won't always go as planned, and that's okay. Focus on progress, not perfection. Practice adaptability. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, how can I adapt to this situation? Look for creative solutions and alternative approaches. Stay open to change. Approach change with curiosity and openness rather than resistance. Remind yourself that change is a natural part of life. Prioritize self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Treat yourself with the same understanding and compassion you would offer a friend. 3. Flexibility in action. Flexibility can be applied to all areas of your life. For example, work. If a project doesn't go as planned, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can improve moving forward. Relationships. If a loved one is going through a difficult time, be willing to adjust your plans and offer support. Self-care. If your usual self-care routine isn't possible, find small ways to care for yourself, even if it's just taking a few deep breaths or going for a short walk. By embracing flexibility, you can navigate life's challenges with resilience and maintain balance, even in the face of uncertainty. Conclusion. Building resilience for a sustainable life. Staying resilient and preventing future burnout requires ongoing effort and intentionality. By recognizing early warning signs, creating a personal balance checklist, and embracing flexibility, you can build the tools and mindset needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. These practices not only help you maintain balance, but also empower you to thrive in all areas of your life. In the final chapter, we'll explore how to reignite your passion and purpose, helping you move from burnout to balance and create a life that feels fulfilling and aligned with your true self. Remember, resilience is not about avoiding challenges. It's about developing the strength and adaptability to face them head-on and emerge stronger on the other side. By prioritizing your well-being and staying proactive about your balance, you can create a sustainable life that supports your long-term health and happiness. From burnout to balance, 4 steps to reclaim your energy and passion. Step 4. Reignite your passion and thrive. Section 1. Celebrating your progress. As you near the end of your journey from burnout to balance, it's important to take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. Recovery from burnout is no small feat. It requires courage, self-awareness, and consistent effort. Celebrating your progress is not just about acknowledging your achievements. It's about honoring the lessons you've learned, the resilience you've built, and the person you've become along the way. In this section, we'll explore how to celebrate your progress by acknowledging how far you've come, reflecting on the lessons learned through burnout, and cultivating gratitude for the journey, even the tough parts. Acknowledging how far you've come. When you're in the midst of burnout, it can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of exhaustion and overwhelm. But as you begin to recover, it's important to step back and recognize the progress you've made. Acknowledging how far you've come is a powerful way to build confidence, boost motivation, and reinforce your commitment to a balanced and fulfilling life. 1. The importance of acknowledging progress. Acknowledging your progress serves several important purposes. Boosts confidence. Recognizing your achievements helps you see how capable and resilient you are, boosting your confidence and self-esteem. Reinforces positive habits. Celebrating progress reinforces the habits and practices that have helped you recover, making it easier to maintain them over the long term. Provides motivation. Reflecting on how far you've come can inspire you to keep moving forward, even when faced with challenges. 2. How to acknowledge your progress. Acknowledging your progress doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as taking a moment to reflect on your journey. Here are some ways to do it. Keep a progress journal. Write down your achievements, no matter how small. This could include things like setting boundaries, practicing self-care, or completing a challenging task. Create a visual reminder. Use a vision board, progress chart, or photo album to visually track your journey and celebrate your milestones. Share your successes. Celebrate your progress with a trusted friend, family member, or support group. Sharing your successes can help you feel seen and supported. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something special to celebrate your progress. Whether it's a small indulgence, a day off, or a meaningful experience. 3. Examples of progress to celebrate. Here are some examples of progress you might celebrate on your journey from burnout to balance. Improved sleep. If you've gone from restless nights to consistent, restful sleep, that's a huge win. Setting boundaries. If you've learned to say no and prioritize your needs, that's a sign of growth and self-respect. Rediscovering joy. If you've reconnected with hobbies or activities that bring you joy, that's a testament to your resilience. Building resilience. If you've developed tools and strategies to manage stress and prevent burnout, that's a sign of lasting change. By acknowledging how far you've come, you can build momentum and stay motivated to continue thriving. Reflecting on lessons learned through burnout. Burnout is a challenging experience, but it's also a powerful teacher. Reflecting on the lessons you've learned through burnout can help you gain clarity, build resilience, and create a more balanced and fulfilling life moving forward. 1. The value of reflection. Reflection is the process of looking back on your experiences to gain insight and understanding. It's a powerful tool for personal growth as it helps you learn from mistakes. Reflecting on what didn't work can help you avoid repeating the same patterns in the future. Recognize strengths. Reflecting on how you've overcome challenges can help you see your strengths and build confidence. Gain perspective. Reflecting on your journey can help you see the bigger picture and recognize how far you've come. 2. How to reflect on lessons learned. Reflection is most effective when done intentionally and regularly. Here are some strategies for reflecting on the lessons learned through burnout. Ask guiding questions. Use questions to guide your reflection, such as, what did I learn about myself through this experience? What habits or practices helped me recover? What would I do differently if faced with similar challenges in the future? Journal your thoughts. Writing down your reflections can help you process your experiences and gain clarity. Discuss with others. Share your reflections with a trusted friend, therapist, or support group. Talking through your experiences can provide new insights and perspectives. 3. Lessons learned through burnout. Here are some common lessons people learn through burnout. The importance of self-care. Burnout often teaches us that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. The value of boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for protecting your energy and well-being. The power of resilience. Overcoming burnout shows us how strong and resilient we are, even in the face of adversity. The need for balance. Burnout reminds us that balance is key to a sustainable and fulfilling life. By reflecting on these lessons, you can integrate them into your life and create a stronger foundation for the future. Gratitude for the journey, even the tough parts. Gratitude is a powerful practice for cultivating a positive mindset and finding meaning in your experiences. While burnout is undoubtedly difficult, it's also an opportunity for growth and transformation. Practicing gratitude for the journey, even the tough parts, can help you find peace, build resilience, and move forward with a sense of purpose. 1. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of focusing on the good in your life, even in the midst of challenges. Research shows that gratitude can improve mental health, reduce stress, and increase overall well-being. When you're recovering from burnout, gratitude can help you. Shift your perspective. Focusing on what you're grateful for can help you see the silver linings in difficult situations. Build resilience. Gratitude helps you find meaning and purpose in your experiences, making it easier to navigate challenges. Cultivate joy. Practicing gratitude can help you reconnect with the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. 2. How to practice gratitude for the journey. Practicing gratitude for the journey involves acknowledging both the challenges and the growth that came from them. Here are some ways to do it. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, including the lessons and growth that came from burnout. Reflect on silver linings. Think about the positive outcomes that came from your experience with burnout, such as stronger boundaries, better self-care habits, or a deeper sense of purpose. Express gratitude to others. Take the time to thank the people who supported you through your journey, whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist. 3. finding gratitude in the tough parts. While it's not always easy, finding gratitude for the tough parts of your journey can be incredibly healing. Here are some examples of how to find gratitude in challenging experiences. Growth through adversity. Be grateful for the strength and resilience you've gained through overcoming burnout. Deeper self-awareness. Be grateful for the insights you've gained about yourself, your needs, and your priorities. Stronger relationships. Be grateful for the support and connection you've experienced with loved ones during difficult times. A renewed sense of purpose. Be grateful for the clarity and direction you've found as a result of your journey. By practicing gratitude for the journey, even the tough parts, you can find meaning and purpose in your experiences and move forward with a sense of peace and resilience. Celebrating your progress is an essential part of the journey from burnout to thriving. By acknowledging how far you've come, reflecting on the lessons learned through burnout, and cultivating gratitude for the journey, even the tough parts, you can build confidence, resilience, and a deeper sense of purpose. These practices not only help you honor your achievements, but also prepare you to move forward with intention and joy. In the next section, we'll explore how to move forward with purpose, helping you set intentions, embrace growth, and create a life that feels aligned with your true self. Remember, recovery from burnout is not just about returning to where you were. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and creating a life that supports your long-term well-being and happiness. By celebrating your progress and embracing the lessons of your journey, you can reignite your passion and thrive in all areas of your life. Section 2. Moving forward with purpose. Recovering from burnout is not just about returning to a state of balance. It's about moving forward with intention, passion, and purpose. This stage of your journey is about creating a life that feels aligned with your values, energizes you, and allows you to thrive. In this section, we'll explore how to move forward with purpose by setting intentions for a balanced, passion-filled life, embracing imperfection and continuous growth, and staying connected to your values and priorities. By integrating these practices into your life, you can create a sustainable and fulfilling path forward. Setting intentions for a balanced, passion-filled life. Setting intentions is a powerful way to create a life that feels meaningful and aligned with your true self. Unlike goals, which are often outcome-focused, intentions are about how you want to show up in the world and the energy you want to bring to your daily life. Setting intentions for a balanced, passion-filled life helps you stay focused on what truly matters and create a sense of purpose and direction. 1. The power of intentions. Intentions are guiding principles that shape your actions, decisions, and mindset. They help you stay connected to your values and priorities, even when life gets busy or challenging. Setting intentions can help you stay focused. Intentions provide a clear sense of direction, helping you stay focused on what's most important. Cultivate mindfulness. Setting intentions encourage you to be present and intentional in your daily life. Create balance. Intentions help you prioritize self-care, relationships, and other areas of your life that contribute to balance and well-being. 2. How to set intentions. Setting intentions is a simple but powerful practice. Here's how to do it. Reflect on your values. Start by reflecting on your core values and what's most important to you. What kind of life do you want to create? How do you want to feel each day? Choose a focus area. Identify an area of your life where you'd like to set an intention, such as work, relationships, self-care, or personal growth. Write your intention. Write down your intention in a clear and positive statement. For example, I intend to prioritize self-care and make time for activities that bring me joy. I intend to approach challenges with curiosity and resilience. I intend to nurture my relationships and show up with love and presence. Take action. Bring your intention to life by taking small, consistent actions that align with it. 3. Examples of intentions for a balanced life. Here are some examples of intentions that can help you create a balanced, passion-filled life. Self-care. I intend to honor my body and mind by prioritizing rest, nourishment, and movement. Relationships. I intend to show up with love and presence in my relationships, creating deeper connections with those I care about. Work. I intend to approach my work with creativity and purpose, setting boundaries to protect my energy and well-being. Growth. I intend to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. By setting intentions, you can create a life that feels aligned with your values and energizes you to thrive. Embracing imperfection and continuous growth. One of the most important lessons from burnout is that perfection is not only unattainable, but also unnecessary. Embracing imperfection and focusing on continuous growth allows you to approach life with curiosity, resilience, and self-compassion. This mindset shift is key to moving forward with purpose and creating a sustainable, fulfilling life. 1. The problem with perfectionism. Perfectionism is the belief that anything less than perfect is unacceptable. While it might seem like a positive trait, perfectionism often leads to chronic stress. The constant pressure to meet impossibly high standards can create chronic stress and anxiety. Fear of failure. Perfectionists often fear making mistakes, which can lead to procrastination or avoidance. Burnout. The relentless pursuit of perfection can drain your energy and leave you feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. 2. The power of embracing imperfection. Embracing imperfection means accepting that mistakes and setbacks are a natural part of life. It's about focusing on progress, not perfection, and approaching challenges with curiosity and resilience. Embracing imperfection can help you reduce stress. Letting go of the need to be perfect can alleviate the pressure and stress that come with unrealistic expectations. Build resilience. Embracing imperfection helps you develop the skills to navigate challenges and bounce back from setbacks. Cultivate self-compassion. Accepting imperfection allows you to be kinder to yourself and recognize your efforts, even when things don't go as planned. 3. How to embrace imperfection and focus on growth. Here are some strategies for embracing imperfection and focusing on continuous growth. Shift your mindset. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on progress and learning. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Celebrate effort. Recognize and celebrate the effort you put into your goals, regardless of the outcome. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding when things don't go as planned. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. Set realistic expectations. Set goals and expectations that are achievable and aligned with your energy levels and priorities. 4. The role of continuous growth. Continuous growth is about embracing a mindset of curiosity and learning. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and approaching life with a sense of openness and resilience. By focusing on continuous growth, you can stay adaptable. Continuous growth helps you stay flexible and adaptable in the face of change and uncertainty. Build confidence. Learning and growing from your experiences builds confidence and self-esteem. Create fulfillment. A growth mindset helps you find meaning and purpose in your journey, even when faced with challenges. By embracing imperfection and focusing on continuous growth, you can create a life that feels fulfilling, resilient, and aligned with your true self. Staying connected to your values and priorities. Your values and priorities are the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilling life. Staying connected to them helps you make intentional choices, stay aligned with your purpose, and create a sense of balance and well-being. When you're clear on your values and priorities, you can navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence. 1. The importance of values and priorities. Your values are the guiding principles that shape your decisions, actions, and priorities. They reflect what's most important to you and serve as a compass for living a meaningful life. Staying connected to your values and priorities helps you make intentional choices. When you're clear on your values, it's easier to make decisions that align with what truly matters to you. Stay focused. Values and priorities provide a sense of direction, helping you stay focused on what's most important. Create balance. Staying connected to your values helps you prioritize self-care, relationships, and other areas of your life that contribute to balance and well-being. 2. How to stay connected to your values and priorities. Staying connected to your values and priorities requires ongoing reflection and intentionality. Here are some strategies to help you stay aligned. Regular reflection. Set aside time each week to reflect on your values and priorities. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with what's most important to me? Create a values-based routine. Incorporate activities and practices that reflect your values into your daily or weekly routine. Set boundaries. Protect your time and energy by setting boundaries around activities or commitments that don't align with your values. Revisit your intentions. Regularly, revisit your intentions and adjust them as needed to ensure they continue to align with your values and priorities. 3. Examples of staying connected to values. Here are some examples of how to stay connected to your values and priorities. Health. If health is a core value, prioritize activities like exercise, healthy eating, and regular checkups. Relationships. If relationships are a priority, make time for meaningful connections with loved ones and set boundaries around work or other commitments. Growth. If personal growth is important to you, dedicate time to learning, reading, or pursuing new experiences. By staying connected to your values and priorities, you can create a life that feels meaningful, balanced, and aligned with your true self. Moving forward with purpose is about creating a life that feels aligned with your values, energizes you and allows you to thrive. By setting intentions for a balanced, passion-filled life, embracing imperfection and continuous growth, and staying connected to your values and priorities, you can create a sustainable and fulfilling path forward. These practices not only help you prevent burnout, but also empower you to live with intention, resilience, and joy. In the final section of this chapter, we'll explore how to create your personal burnout to balance toolkit, helping you stay resilient and thrive in all areas of your life. Remember, moving forward with purpose is not about achieving perfection. It's about creating a life that feels meaningful, balanced, and true to who you are. By staying connected to your values and embracing the journey, you can reignite your passion and thrive in all areas of your life. Section 3. Your Burnout to Balance Toolkit. As you are near the end of your journey from burnout to balance, it's important to equip yourself with tools and resources to maintain your progress and continue thriving. Your Burnout to Balance Toolkit is a collection of strategies, practices, and resources that will help you stay resilient, energized, and aligned with your values and priorities. In this section, we'll provide a quick reference guide of key takeaways from each chapter, daily practices to maintain energy and passion, and resources for ongoing support and growth. This toolkit will serve as your go-to guide for creating a sustainable, fulfilling life. Quick reference guide. Key takeaways from each chapter. To help you stay on track, here's a summary of the key takeaways from each chapter of this book. These insights will serve as a reminder of the steps you've taken and the lessons you've learned on your journey to balance and thriving. Chapter 1. Understanding Burnout, the Silent Thief of Energy. Burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress and overwork. Recognizing the signs of burnout such as fatigue, irritability, and reduced performance is the first step toward recovery. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a wake-up call to prioritize your well-being. Step 1. Pause and assess, taking stock of your life. Slowing down and reflecting on your life is essential for breaking the cycle of burnout. Identifying your burnout triggers, such as overcommitment, poor work-life balance, and emotional drains, helps you take targeted action. Reconnecting with your values and purpose provides clarity and direction for moving forward. Step 2. Rebuild your energy. Practical tools for recovery. Restoring physical energy involves prioritizing sleep, nutrition, hydration, and gentle movement. Replenishing emotional energy requires setting boundaries, cultivating joy, and building a support system. Renewing mental energy involves decluttering your mind, managing time effectively, and taking micro breaks. Step 3. Create balance. Designing a sustainable life. Redefining success on your own terms means letting go of perfectionism, setting realistic goals, and celebrating progress. Building healthy habits such as morning and evening routines, gratitude, and self-care creates a foundation for long-term balance. Staying resilient involves recognizing early warning signs, creating a balanced checklist, and embracing flexibility. Step 4. Reignite your passion and thrive. Celebrating your progress and reflecting on lessons learned helps you build confidence and resilience. Moving forward with purpose involves setting intentions, embracing imperfection, and staying connected to your values. Your Burnout to Balance Toolkit provides practical tools and resources for maintaining energy, passion, and well-being. Daily practices to maintain energy and passion. Maintaining energy and passion requires consistent, intentional practices that support your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Here are some daily practices to incorporate into your routine. 1. Morning routine to start your day right. Mindfulness or meditation. Spend 5 to 10 minutes practicing mindfulness or meditation to center yourself and set a positive tone for the day. Movement. Engage in gentle movement, such as stretching, yoga, or a short walk to wake up your body and boost your energy. Gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for to cultivate a positive mindset. Healthy breakfast. Fuel your body with a nourishing breakfast and hydrate with a glass of water. 2. Throughout the day, micro breaks and mindful moments. Micro breaks. Take 5-minute breaks every hour to stretch, breathe deeply, or step outside for fresh air. Mindful moments. Pause throughout the day to check in with yourself. Ask, how am I feeling? What do I need right now? Hydration and nutrition. Stay hydrated and eat balanced meals and snacks to maintain energy levels. 3. Evening routine to wind down and reflect. Digital detox. Turn off screens at least an hour before bed to help your mind unwind. Reflection. Spend a few minutes reflecting on your day, what went well, what you're grateful for, and what you'd like to improve. Relaxation. Engage in calming activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle yoga. Preparation. Prepare for the next day by organizing your space, setting intentions, or writing a to-do list. 4. Weekly practices for balance and growth. Gratitude journaling. Dedicate time each week to write about what you're grateful for and reflect on your progress. Self-care rituals. Schedule time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as hobbies, time in nature, or connecting with loved ones. Balance check-in. Review your balance checklist and assess how well you're maintaining balance in your life. By incorporating these daily and weekly practices into your routine, you can maintain your energy, passion, and well-being over the long term. Resources for ongoing support and growth. Creating a sustainable, fulfilling life requires ongoing support and growth. Here are some resources to help you stay resilient, connected, and inspired. 1. Books for inspiration and guidance. The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown, a guide to embracing imperfection and cultivating self-compassion. Atomic Habits by James Clear, a practical guide to building healthy habits and breaking unhealthy ones. Daring Greatly by Brené Brown, a book on vulnerability, courage, and living wholeheartedly. Burnout, The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle by Emily Nagoski and Amelia Nagoski, a science-based guide to understanding and overcoming burnout. 2. Apps for mindfulness and well-being. Headspace or Calm, apps for guided meditation, mindfulness, and sleep support. Gratitude journal apps. Apps like Gratitude or Day One for tracking gratitude and reflections. Habit trackers. apps like Habitaka or Streaks for building and maintaining healthy habits. 3. Online communities and support groups. Mental health forums. Online communities like Reddit's Our Mental Health or mental health forums on platforms like 7 Cups. Burnout support groups. Look for local or online support groups focused on burnout recovery and well-being. Social media communities. Follow accounts and hashtags related to self-care, mindfulness, and personal growth for inspiration and connection. 4. Professional support. Therapy or counseling. Working with a therapist or counselor can provide personalized support and guidance for overcoming burnout and building resilience. Coaching. A life coach or wellness coach can help you set goals, stay accountable, and create a balanced, fulfilling life. Workshops and courses. Look for workshops, webinars, or online courses on topics like stress management, mindfulness, and personal growth. 5. Self-care and wellness practices. Nature therapy. Spend time in nature to reduce stress and boost your mood. Creative outlets. Engage in creative activities like painting, writing, or playing music to express yourself and recharge. Physical activity. Find a form of exercise you enjoy, whether it's yoga, dancing, hiking, or swimming, to support your physical and mental well-being. Conclusion. Your Burnout to Balance Toolkit is a collection of strategies, practices, and resources designed to help you maintain your progress and continue thriving. By revisiting the key takeaways from each chapter, incorporating daily practices to maintain energy and passion, and leveraging resources for ongoing support and growth, you can create a sustainable, fulfilling life that aligns with your values and priorities. Remember, recovery from burnout is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing journey. By staying connected to your toolkit and prioritizing your well-being, you can reignite your passion, build resilience, and thrive in all areas of your life. Celebrate your progress, embrace the lessons of your journey, and move forward with intention and purpose. You have the tools and the strength to create a life that feels balanced, meaningful, and true to who you are.